174.5 for the undefeated Dmitry Bivol. This will be the first bout that you'll see live on HBO pay-per-view. And for the fans here that come to the arena tomorrow night, a great card of boxing, and it all starts a lot earlier than 6 o'clock, so be here. Once again, this contest, Dmitry Bivol, undefeated 10-0 with 8 KOs. And from South Chicago Heights, Cedric Agnew, 29 victories with 15 knockouts, only 2 defeats in his career. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's move to the first World Championship fight we have tomorrow night. A very special contest indeed. This will be 12 rounds of boxing for the WBA IBO Super Bantamweight Championship of the world. 2 undefeated champions. Somebody's has got to go. First up onto the stage and the scales from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. 25 fights, 25 victories, 17 wins by knockout. He is the reigning and defending undefeated WBA IBO Super Bantamweight World Champion, Moises Chucky Flores. Coming up to the stage and the scales now at this time, his opponent, originally from Cuba, now living, training, and fighting out of Miami, Florida, USA, rated as one of the best fighters in the world today, Olympic gold medal champion. As a professional, a perfect record, 17 fights, 17 victories, 11 wins by knockout. He is recognized as the super title holder with the WBA, the reigning and defending undefeated super bantamweight champion of the world, Guillermo El Chacal Rigando. Stepping onto the scales now, Chucky Flores. 2 undefeated champions. Facing off, 122 pounds for the WBA IBO Super Bantamweight World Champion, Moises Chucky Flores. Now stepping onto the scales, rated as one of the top pound-for-pound fighters in the world today, 17 victories without a loss, 17 fights, 17 victories, 11 wins by KO. 121.5 for the Super Bantamweight World Champion, the Super Titleist of the WBA, Guillermo El Chacal Rigando. Here they are face to face, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, somebody's has got to go right here at the Mandalay Bay, live on HBO pay-per-view as 2 world champions face each other for the Super Bantamweight Championship of the world. Chucky Flores, El Chacal, Guillermo Rigando. Well, we rolled through those two weigh-ins rather quickly. We've got about 5 minutes to go before we have the official weigh-in for the main event tomorrow night. Once again, let me remind you the records of the two fighters. As you all know, it's the rematch. Number 2. This will be for all the marbles in what is really considered by most fight fans as the undisputed light heavyweight championship of the world. Once again, the gentleman from Chelyabinsk, Russia, his record, 33 fights, 30 victories, 26 wins by knockout, 1 defeat, 1 draw. Sergey Crusher Kovalev. And of course his opponent, the Olympic gold medalist, who now has a perfect record of 31 fights, 31 victories, 15 KOs to his credit. He comes to us from the city that currently has the current NBA World Champion Golden State Warriors. Any Warriors fans here? Cavs did a great job though, but they couldn't go all the way like last year. A great series. Oakland, California. 2-time world champion, reigning and defending undefeated light heavyweight world champion Andre S.O.G. Ward. Just a few minutes to go for the main event weigh-in. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, it's time for the official weigh-in for tomorrow night's main event. And it's all brought to you by Rock Nation Sports, Main Events Promotions, Andre Ward Promotions, and Crusher Promotions, with sponsorships supplied by Corona Extra, La Cerveza Más Fina, Monster Products, the global leader in premium headphones and speakers, powered by Monster. Jetlux, fly the way you fly. Choose Jetlux. Life 10 Electrolyte, Energize, Hydrate, Restore Life. Zappos, powered by Service, Douce Cognac, ProSups, results period from ProSups, and Jordan Brand. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring the fighters to the stage for this 12-round light heavyweight world championship contest. First up, onto the stage, and he'll be first on the scales. His record now stands at 30 victories, 26 wins by knockout, only one defeat, and he's looking for revenge with one draw. From Chelyabinsk, Russia, Dame Gospoda, the former light heavyweight champion of the world, Sergey Kovalev. And next up to the stage, he'll be weighing in second, an Olympic gold medal champion, now with a perfect professional record consisting of 31 fights, 31 victories, 15 wins by knockout, from the City of Champions, Oakland, California, USA, a two-time world champion, the reigning, defending, undefeated light heavyweight champion of the world, Andre S.O.G. Ward. Nevada State Athletic Commission Executive Director, Mr. Bob Bennett, will conduct the official weigh-in at the scales. First onto the scales, the challenger, the former world champion, Sergey Kovalev. "31 victories, 15 KOs, only one defeat with one draw. Former world champion. The Crusher weighs in at 175 pounds. 175, Sergey Crusher Kovalev. Now stepping onto the scales, 31 fights, 31 victories, 15 KOs. The reigning and defending world champion, Andre S.O.G. Ward. 175 pounds for the reigning and defending light heavyweight world champion, Andre Ward. Here they are, challenger and champion, the rematch the world has been waiting for. Crusher Kovalev, Andre S.O.G. Ward for the light heavyweight championship of the world. Are you ready? It all goes down tomorrow night here at the Mandalay Bay of Las Vegas. The two best light heavyweights in the world for the title tomorrow night. HBO pay-per-view live at the Mandalay Bay.
All right, Sergey, we did a little survey earlier. I'm pretty sure these guys want you to win. That's right. We got Crusher Kovalev fans. What about you guys over there? Yeah, maybe not so much. Sergey, you seem in a better mood than you were yesterday. You walked out of the press conference yesterday. Why was that?
I don't want to spend my energy to listening this shit what they saying to me. to my side, you know, like set enough, like just wait tomorrow.
So one of the things that they have said, what Virgil Hunter said, is that he has trained Andre Ward to knock you out.
Wow, really? Okay. We'll see. But who is the Virgil Hunter?
You've trained differently for this fight. You've worked with a biathlon trainer. How has that helped your preparation for this fight?
Biathlon coach. I had a training camp with biathlon coach. It means that I will be each minute of each round shooting 200 watts.
You mentioned that for 4 rounds in the last fight, we saw the crusher, and then we didn't. Are we going to see the crusher for 12 rounds on Saturday?
Yes, tomorrow you will see crusher in the ring against Andre, son of Judge's Ward.
Any final words for your fans right here in the arena or watching us right now?
Thank you very much for your support. Kick his ass together!
Sergey Crusher Kovalev. Joined now by the light heavyweight champion of the world, Andre SOG Ward. Andre, it looked like you had a few words there for Sergey at the face-off. Is there anything that you want to share with us that you said to him?
As long as he understood me, that's all that matters.
You clearly were coming on strong. You won the second half of that first fight. Do you regard the first round on Saturday as round 13 of that last fight?
Absolutely. You know, it's my job to pick up where we left off, and I'm glad he had a perfect camp. I'm glad he brought in a triathlon coach. I'm glad he got all that. Everybody heard everything he said. So at the end of tomorrow night, we don't want to hear no excuses.
Do you expect, given the success you had over the second half of the fight, to really be following the same fight plan? Are we going to see some new wrinkles? Are we going to see anything new from Andre Ward?
Yeah, it's always new wrinkles. You know, we didn't make no major changes in this training camp. You know, we've been doing things the same way for over 20 years. And, you know, that we always going to tweak stuff because that's what we do. We go back to the drawing board, but there's no need to change anything. What we did the first time worked. We just got to, you know, make some adjustments.
It's been a tough build-up. It's been... You guys have been at each other. You don't really like each other very much. When you hear him say that he doesn't just want to win, he wants to hurt you, he wants to end your career, what do you think?
The only problem with that is when he says something like that, you know, he's bringing my family into it because you're trying to allude to the fact that I'm not going to make it home to my family. So when you do that, man, you got big problems. It's not going to happen. So he put it out there, so now you got to back it up.
All right, I'm going to ask you the same question I asked to Sergey. Any final words for your fans here in the arena or watching at home?
Man, I just appreciate all my fans. I love you. Let them know we in the building tomorrow night, baby. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate it.
That is the light heavyweight champion of the world, Andre SOG Ward. Michael, back to you.
All right, thank you. Great job. We're all